Good day to you, subscribers, and just people who either accidentally or simply intentionally stumbled upon this channel dedicated to overcoming stuttering. Another very common question is what to do about breathing. When speaking, it's actually quite a challenge. Let's stand up and breathe like both a teenager and an adult, because in some centers there I won't be smart. Which ones? They specifically teach you how to breathe in order to speak normally. And you're given this idea that if you breathe warmly, yes, like you shouldn't exhale incorrectly. There may not be full use of your chest there, then there will be stuttering. Well, it's actually a controversial statement. That's why normal people who don't stutter visit you and don't know who they are. Mom, dad, relatives, any familiar friends? Do they monitor their breathing while speaking, and in any way? Do they use it in special way? And for me, so that not stutter. Someone might roll their eyes at that since it's a semi-automatic unconscious process. It's like asking a person. It's a semi-automatic unconscious process. It's like asking a person, do you think a lot about how to breathe so you don't suffocate, so you don't die? It's just breathing. Actually, because breathing while speaking is such an involuntary process that it's better not to think about it. Many problems start when a stutterer begins to think about how to breathe on their own. Yes. How to breathe before difficult words, whether to take in a lot of air or just a little. Maybe he should breathe like this. Like, you'll take the deepest breath possible and you'll get the best results without revealing one little trick. If you're struggling in a situation up to a certain point and you realize that you're taking too much air to make a word, well, as you understand, you'll just go. A turbulence. And it feels like nothing will work out at all because the husband just chuckles softly. But I'm just exaggerating. Actually, it happens differently. You know very well. Those who are committed to this in a wonderful way and not just hearsay, so to speak. Yes, that's it. You kind of get in your own way during stressful situations. In stressful situations, you get in the way, meaning, well, thinking normally, getting in the way of breathing normally. So just take a breath out, yeah. And after that, start speaking. So after the exhale, a small inhale, yeah, to avoid getting into that air blockage. Basically, this advice has been somewhere. It was in some open sources and some people have practiced it before, but it hasn't really caught on yet. Maybe it's so wide-eyed. It works specifically to avoid trying to fight with how to take a big breath. And everyone even knows that in many things you need to know in order to, it's still not quite normal speaking. Why is this mistake so common? A person just takes a breath and tries to speak, tries to make a sound, but there are actually many reasons for that. But one of them is that you just try to make a certain sound after and that's it, a lump in the throat. I think everyone is familiar with this feeling. Pay attention to yourself, carefully observe what is happening with you. Find that state for yourself. And instead of trying to resist this process in this situation to an even greater extent, when it simply starts to not go in the right direction, you just begin with this. Just exhale sharply, or not sharply, just comfortably. Yes, after that a small and prolonged breath, but like this. For the most part, it runs on autopilot. I won't go into too much detail, discussed in classes. Speak. This is covered in class, take a small breath. After that, speak, see what happens. So after that, just speak and see for yourself what will happen to you. Good luck. See you next time.